Alright guys, so I hope you're doing fine as always. Today I'm making another quick video about how I'm personally navigating this market right now. As most of you will know or have experienced, we're in a very news-driven market right now. There's a lot of uncertainties with the tariffs, with the tensions, and so on. So it's a very manipulated market right now. If we are looking here on the Bitcoin chart, we see a lot of moves down, moves up. Not the nicest price action that we could have. We went even down to 76k right here on Bitcoin. So I just want to have a quick chat about how I personally navigate this market in this very news-driven market and my strategy for this market and how I'm taking my trades. So as most of you know from the live streams, I'm mainly focused on Bitcoin right now in this market, as Bitcoin is really the leading factor in this market. If Bitcoin is going down, altcoins are bleeding. If Bitcoin is going up, altcoins are going up. I'll have to be honest though, so the last couple of hours, so on Saturday, right now, we do see some altcoins move independently though, so it's not a rule of thumb that everything is following Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin is going this sideways, so very boring movement, altcoins are making their own move. But it's mainly when Bitcoin is making the strong moves that altcoins are following. If Bitcoin is printing these strong moves down, altcoins are bleeding. Bitcoin is making these strong moves up, altcoins are usually following. But again, main focus is on Bitcoin for me. I'm personally building a long trade on Bitcoin. What does this mean? I'm buying on different levels, on very low leverage, with the needed risk management, of course. So always have risk management, know when to exit the market. In my opinion, that's really important. If you're building a long trade, is know when to exit as well. Don't just keep on buying. So now let's have a quick look on CoinAnk. So what I'm personally doing is I have my large orders here and also here on the right side. I can show you the settings that I'm on. So I have my spot orders to 5 million, my perpetuals and futures on 10 million. So what I'm mainly doing for my long build is I look at these different buy levels right here. And I might add some of my buy levels on these monster bids. So 20 million, for example, 20 million, 18 million. These are all nice zones to add a buy level. You can also do this for spot, by the way. So buy here on spots on these huge bid orders and sell them on the big ask orders. It's very important when you're building this long or you're just buying on spot that you don't hold on it for too long. You also need to take profits. So buy on the bids, sell on the asks. At least that's what I'm doing. Always do whatever you want, of course, but this is what I do. I buy or I have long orders sitting on the big orders and I sell or take profit at some big ask orders. So this means we are speculating on price movement of 500 to $1,000 sometimes on Bitcoin. Can also be more, of course, but just gotta get in and out quite quickly. So that's what I'm mainly doing in this market. You could also look at the liquidation levels to take some profits, of course. So this is what I mainly do. So I mainly focus on Bitcoin in this news-driven market. Once the news is settled more, you can be focusing on altcoins more, of course. Of course, you can also take quick scalps on altcoins, but for intraday trading or swing trading, Bitcoin is really leading the altcoin market. And maybe an example of an altcoin that I traded. So I did take a trade on this fart coin right here. It's a shit coin, I know. I don't hold fart coin myself, I just traded, so I shorted it here. Reason is, this was based on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin had this strong move up, Bitcoin was losing strength. So once I saw that Bitcoin was about to drop, I did go to an altcoin. Fartcoin at the moment was one of the biggest gainers of the day, and just shorted it, purely based on Bitcoin. Maybe I can show it right here. If we add Bitcoin to the chart, so this red line right here is Bitcoin. You could see Bitcoin was moving up, Bitcoin was falling, losing strength. So I just went to the altcoins that followed this move up and decided to short it. As I'm not really shorting Bitcoin right now, I'm only building along. You could short Bitcoin, of course, up to you. I just decided to go to an altcoin that followed this movement. You could see it pretty much followed perfectly. So that's in a nutshell the strategy that I'm personally following. So this is how I'm personally navigating through this rough market right now. It's quite boring, it's very news driven. Everything Donald Trump is saying or tweeting right now, the markets are reacting to, and it's up to us to stay safe, don't get trapped, don't get liquidated, trade with proper risk management, and try and capitalize on this news market. So again, main focus for me right now is Bitcoin. I do occasionally trade altcoins that follow Bitcoin if Bitcoin is making big moves. If not, you can have a quick scalp on altcoins that move independently. But I wouldn't recommend swing trading altcoins right now, unless you're building longs, of course, or looking for longs as a big swing. But yeah, for me personally, main focus is Bitcoin. So that's pretty much all that I had to say for this video. It was just a quick overview of how I'm trading in this rough market. As always, if there are any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section or on the Discord server, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. See ya. Bye bye.